Hello everyone, it's Nightwoods here. This is Rayman Legends and we're going to play the daily challenges. Now, in yesterday's daily extreme challenge I did actually manage to slightly improve. After the video I went from having 453 up to 461 and the Diamond Cup was about 460. So I think it's probably about 50-50 whether I got it or not. Let's find out. Did I get the diamond moment of truth? Oh, I did! Oh, that's brilliant! It was very close either way. Okay, we don't need Glowbox because we haven't got any dojos today. Ah, that is nice. To get a diamond. Alright, well, first up for today, it is a daily challenge where I should get the diamond again. Because it's a Land Live Dead. We're looking to go as far as we can. It's 1435 for the gold, or a nice 4999 for the diamond. Now, given that I went about 4 times that distance unexpectedly last time we had this challenge, in theory I should be able to get 4999 quite easily. Oh, absolute muppet. Okay, or apparently not even going 200 meters. Oh dear. Right, apparently my battery is low. I don't mean mine, I mean my controllers. So let's just plug it in. I hope that doesn't have an effect. Because now I'm playing in a kind of awkward position. And actually all these wires are a mess. Actually, it's like a maze here. Gee, I really came in prepared to do this video. Alright, we're back now. Okay, I'm going to try and play like this, so it just means that I'm sitting much closer to the television than I normally would. So I hope that doesn't have an effect on the audio levels of this video, but we'll try and just continue regardless. So I did suggest in the last video when I played this challenge that obviously we noticed that because I'm now, well, I mean I have been for a while, but I'm very familiar with all the patterns and the sequences in this challenge because they all repeat themselves, and I pretty much play this challenge on autopilot until it ends because I know the patterns so well, and I'm quite comfortable even having a conversation with myself while I'm playing this challenge. And so I came up with the idea that maybe we could try and have a conversation with somebody else while I play this challenge. About what, I have got absolutely no idea. It is just an idea at the moment. And some of you volunteered. I guess it would have to be a Discord call or something if we do that while playing this challenge. Have I even ever used... I'm not even sure I've ever used the Discord voice chat before. Or it could be on... Well, it doesn't really matter what it's on as long as it works. Yeah, it's just an idea at the moment, so I think I remember 1 or 2 people volunteered to do it. If there's anybody else who thinks it's a good idea and would like to maybe be part of this video, let me know. Okay, so the gold is coming up. I think it's right around there. Okay, so I think we've got the gold cup at this point. And if that right there didn't separate the gold cup, well, it can be certain that we definitely have it now, because it was about 1400 and something meters. So, I think because we went 21 kilometers on this challenge just 2 days ago, I don't think that it would be wise to burn myself out by doing that all again. So, we will try and get the diamond still, hopefully get a diamond on this. But I think for the sake of playing sensibly, I'll stop at 10 kilometers at the very most. Maybe even less than that. Or maybe we could go for a 6666 if we get there. But if we don't manage to do that, 10 kilometers will be the absolute furthest I'm going on this challenge. Oh, you absolute muppet! Or maybe not even halfway to the diamond. Oh, absolute potato. I'm going to try that again because I know I can do much better than that. I think I'll probably cut this part out of the video because obviously this is just going to be a repeat of what we saw. Alright, we're going to try again. Okay, so right there is where the run went wrong last time, so we're past it now, so at least up is the only way from here, and we're about halfway to the diamond, so let's see what we can do. I probably should also try again at the weekly extreme challenge, which is a Murphy's Dungeon distance, which I think I needed about 6.5 kilometers to get the diamond, which regrettably is further than I've ever been on the PS4, or in Murphy's Dungeon at least. And I managed to get about 2.5 kilometers before doing something absolutely ridiculous and ending the run. So, should really try again at that. I mean, I've got the opportunity, but it is now the last day of the week. But I'm going to have to do that off camera, obviously, just in the interest of making sure this video doesn't overrun. So, if anything changes on that, I will let you all know. But I would also say, don't get your hopes up too much. It is, of course, me playing Murphy's Dungeon. Alright, just another kilometre to go or so. A bit less than that now. Let's not do anything silly. Okay, so once we got 5 kilometers, we have got the diamond. And there we go, we've got it. Okay, so we got the diamond now. We'll go a bit further just to ensure that it's a secure diamond and not one that's going to transform into a gold overnight, because we don't want that. I think once we get above 6 kilometers, I think it will likely be secure. Interestingly, if this was an extreme challenge, the diamond probably wouldn't be only 5 kilometers. I find in extreme Land of the Living Dead distance challenges, because less people play it when it's an extreme challenge, it tends to be higher. It tends to be about 8 kilometers. I think that's about what it is on average, about 8. In the daily challenge, 5, well, or even 6 kilometers is quite easily enough. Oh, that was close. Oh, I'm only, what is it? 8 centimeters off. That was close. Just 8 centimeters away from 6666666. I think that's the closest I've ever gotten on this platform. Yeah, 20 ranks above the diamond. I don't think that that will turn into anything else. I think we can be fairly confident that that's a diamond. That's a good score, actually. I'm very happy with that. Only 8 centimeters off, so not a huge amount of room even for improvement. Only a little bit. Alright, moving on to the extreme challenge. The diamond is impossible because of cheaters, so it's a never-ending pit. We're looking to get there quickly, and it's 19 seconds for the gold. That is quite long. So that probably means that, I don't know if it means that there's a lot of hazards in here, or if it's a difficult one. Well, let's just play it and find out. Alright, let's just try and get through it. Let's just map this out, see what there is. We'll probably just ground pound to the end. Okay, 2103. Just a little bit off the gold cut. That wasn't a bad challenge. I think we should be able to get the gold quite easily. I mean, I was half expecting to see some wheels and other obstacles that provide a lot of RNG, but to be honest, it wasn't that bad. So we'll try and get the gold. Alright, we should be able to just fall to that bumper at 30 meters. Might even be able to ground pound to it, but I don't think that would be necessary. We should be able to just fall there. Or maybe not. Okay, well that time I definitely went way too far out. Okay, maybe we do unfortunately need to tap glide just a little bit. Right, so I think remembering where you're going is important here. I mean, surely that tap glide is not... I mean, it's not going to cost me the gold cup. And it certainly won't cost me the diamond, because you can't get one anyway. So we are ultimately just going for that 19 seconds that we need for the gold. Well, at the moment, even just trying to finish a run, I think, would be nice. Alright, 2091, it's an improvement, but I'm still 2 seconds off. Ah, missed the bumper. So the thing with these pit speed challenges is the way to get the best times is to tap glide as little as you possibly can. I think going through the wind section like that probably wasn't good. Okay, so we need to get through there. Get through there. I think we can just... Right, we should be able to just ground pound through those chains, but obviously you need to be very precise about where you do it, because if you do it wrong you just end up going into the spikes in the way that I did. Okay, that's what I think you're meant to do. Is that is just missing... No, it's not just missing the gold, it's still another second to go. I think that it possibly is possible to do it without tap gliding, and I think I would have done it there. Oh, tap gliding in that upward draft section was not good. Is this going to be a gold? I think it will. 1888. But that's right at the very bottom of the gold cup, isn't it? And that is an awful rank. That could turn into a silver overnight. And we certainly don't want that. So we'll give that a few more goes. $1874. It's a slight improvement. I think where I'm wasting too much time has got to be in that section with all the wind. So like right here, I'm definitely losing too much time there. I wonder if I go slamming into the wall on the left, would it shove me to the right so that I can get away from that fight? Unfortunately, no, it doesn't seem to quite work like that. Because it has worked like that in some pit challenges, but maybe this just isn't one of them. That's just too slow. I don't think that was good. Well, that certainly wasn't. Oh, we got through it without tap gliding that time. That's the first time we managed to do that. That was better, I felt. Bit of fumbling there. Get off the chain. Okay, 1859. That was better. Still in the... It's got to be above 500 though. I really want to get past that wind without tap gliding so much. But that's the hard part. It's just bad. Oh, okay, I did not expect that to happen. I thought I was just going to ground pound straight into the spikes, but that thing on the side seemed to save me from it. Yeah, okay, that is hard. Maybe I need to start further from the right. Yeah, that's the answer. No, that's not the answer. Okay, so we need to go a little bit further to the right in order to get through that section faster. So we could start... No, I tap glided in the wind and that just ruined it. So further to the right. Not there, I mean later. After hitting the bumper. I don't think that was very good. Okay, well that was terrible anyway, so I'm not too bothered about that run ending. So, to the right. Okay, earlier. So I obviously just left it too late there. No, that's bad. It's too slow. So yeah, this is really the ultimately the section I think that decides whether you do well or not is that wind section. So that was really good. So let's try not to mess up this run. There we go, 1763. All right, that is just over a second and a quarter above the gold requirement. Well, to be fair, that is still a terrible rank. But it's better than anything else I got. And what more incentive is there to get any further? How on earth has J-Bar got 12 seconds on that? That is beyond me how he does that. I'm going to have to get rid of Super Nemo for cheating. Alright, well, yeah, that is a terrible rank, but it's a gold cup and there's not really any incentive to do more than that. And it is my worst challenge in the game. It's my weakest one, as you will probably know. But it's good enough. So that is both challenges done for today. I got 1 diamond and got my gold cup in here. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.